What's going on, you guys? Back at you again, another movie review, and this one's going to be a little different. It's going to be horror related since I decided to review it since it's Halloween. But this one came out actually last year, and it's a documentary called Pennywise: The Story of It, and I will show you guys the picture for it. That's on the IMDb page, since I don't have a physical copy of the film, but I will eventually at some point, nonetheless. But yeah, so here's the picture for it. Very very nice, cool, cover art, poster art, however you want to call it, with Pennywise is half of his face melted off after Eddie sprays him in the face with his inhaler. It's pretty cool artwork, and also his other forms, as like Beverly's father's corpse, the werewolf, from I Was a Teenage Werewolf, the mummy, Georgie, and the skeleton that tries to grab Ben out of the pond by the sewer. Uh, Very very cool artwork right here, and so when I first heard about this coming out, I was very excited, because I'm a huge die-hard Stephen King fan, especially when it comes to It. Like, It is my favorite horror movie of all time. And that movie actually got me into horror films, for those who don't know. But yeah, like I've done a review of the original film. I've done a review of the book. I did a review for the 2017 movie, and I did a review for It Chapter Two. Stuff like that. I'm a very big fan. Like, I'm sure you guys have also seen my You'll Float 2 t-shirt that I have. I don't have it on right now, obviously, but I have it in my t-shirt collection there. And yeah, and I have the film on multiple formats. I have it on DVD. This is the standard DVD edition. That's the just the regular case, not the snapper case that it used to be available in. But and I have the Blu-ray, and I got this other copy of the Blu-ray on the King of Horror collection that includes It, The Shining, the original, Salem's Lot, the original, and Cat's Eye. And I also have It, the 2017, on Blu-ray. This is actually the Blu-ray and DVD combo. And I have It Chapter 2 on DVD Blu-ray combo. And also, this one's actually 3 discs, because the second disc, the third disc, excuse me, is the stuff for bonus content, stuff like that. So yeah, I love It very very much. I even have stuff I just bought. This is Pennywise light that I got at TJ Maxx, where my girlfriend works, and this is a mask light. So I'm gonna put this on my wall at some point. Um, Very cool. Couldn't resist because it's Halloween season, so I figured why the hell not. But anyway, the movie's basically about, the documentary is about the history of It, and like what influenced Stephen King to write the novel, and like how much of his success that the novel was, and that how they wanted to turn it into a movie, and it became a TV miniseries, which came out in 1990, of course, and years later also got turned into a remake and stuff like that. And it's basically, the actors, some of the actors that are still alive in the miniseries, basically talking about the making of the movie and their experiences and stuff like that. And also has like lost behind the scenes, footage, which I thought was really really cool. And there are some people that didn't show up, like in the documentary, that I wish came and talked about it. And Ed O'Toole didn't come in. Obviously, Harry Anderson didn't, because he's passed away. So, rest in peace to Harry Anderson. Of course, he was a great guy. John Ritter, of course, passed away, which is a shame. Same with Jonathan Brandis, same deal. Very tragic, and but you see a whole bunch of these, whole bunch of the cast members. You got Tim Curry, of course, Richard Thomas. You got Dennis Christopher. You have Richard Mazer. You have Emily Perkins. You have Brandon Crane, Ben Heller. Um, Brandon Crane is the one who plays the young Ben, and Ben Heller is the young version of Stan. You know, Adam Farazel, I think that's how you say his name. He was the young version of Itty, and you also have Jared Blanchard, who played the young Henry Bowers, Michael Cole, who played the adult Henry Bowers. You have Tony Dakota, who played Georgie, and you get a whole bunch of really cool information about stuff. And I think it's one of the best documentary movies of all time, and it's basically a documentary for any Stephen King fan or horror fan for that matter. Um, and it's a little over 2 hours long, and it's on Amazon Prime. That's where I watched it on. I think it was earlier this year. I think is when I watched it. Excuse me, and I had a really fun time watching it because there was a lot of cool, neat stuff that they told you that that you probably wouldn't expect to know about. And when it comes to that stuff, I'm not gonna explain what stuff is you know stuff that you didn't know about because I don't want to ruin it for you. And there's also information about it if you go on the IMDb website. You can just type in Stephen King's It 1990, and then you go to a section called Did You Know? It'll tell you a bunch of information. So if you want to see information on IMDb, then feel free to do so because IMDb is a very good website. I go there all the time to know, um, do my homework on certain movies that I love, and I love seeing movies that I love being made and stuff like that. So if you want to see one of your favorite movies being made, or you want to see behind the scenes footage that is rare, and you want to see like the whole you know following of like the creating of it, then this is definitely the movie to go for, and it's available on Blu-ray. And if you want to buy it, go ahead. I haven't bought it yet. I will at some point, but I'm not going to anytime soon right now because we all know that Christmas is coming up and you gotta save your money and all that stuff. But it's definitely worth watching, and I told my grandfather to watch it, and he loved it. And it's very very cool to see the actors and actresses like what they're doing now and stuff like that. Well, not like what they're doing now, but like it's nice to see them grow up and stuff like that, and talking about their experiences and stuff, and how it was like to work with Tim Curry, stuff like that. And Tim Curry's still going strong. Poor guy is in a wheelchair, and he's not doing a whole lot much now. Poor guy, but it's just an amazing documentary, and if you haven't seen it, I recommend checking it out. And especially if you're a guy like me that loves Pennywise and you love Stephen King, you definitely owe it to yourself by checking this one out. So, for that being said, hope you guys have a great, safe Halloween, and hope you guys are watching lots of good horror movies. And remember, you'll float too. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.